was the con in its entirety. At the time, it seemed, in my opinion, it was maybe too many songs, but when we play it live, I'm like, that's pretty short. It's actually very special to us that we get to go out and approach this whole record, because it was kind of a crazy time in both of our lives. Tegan talks about feeling really happy and elated, and I really dragged her down on tour because I was so depressed that I didn't have fun at any of the con shows. And then when I started to have fun, we actually went to Europe with friends of ours on tour, and we were in 3 bus accidents, and I was like, it's a sign, and I should just stay super depressed, because I know that sounds crazy. A sign from who? I don't know. I haven't figured that out. But I went back into my shell and got depressed again. So I really ruined that entire album cycle.
I still had a good time.
It was not good.
Didn't ruin it for me.
Tegan did seem that she was having a fine time.
I had a really great time.
I had a shit time. So I'm pretty glad to come back and redo these songs. And it's actually been extremely cathartic and really fun. And we're so glad that you decided to come out and spend a Saturday with us.
Then we were like, what other songs can we add to the set list that won't seem super weird after we just played the con? And then we made the decision to do it acoustic, which did help. But as we started to delve into our back catalog, we were like, actually all of our songs are really depressing. So it ended up being way easier. So we've pulled together 7 songs.
Yeah, songs that we really liked from that maybe we don't normally play live.
No, all the songs that I'm about to sing, we always play live, but then Sara chose some songs that she doesn't typically sing live that she really loves to play, and it's a joy to be with her while she does it.
It's true. To be fair, Tegan really likes to please people, and she picked songs that she knew that you guys would be super sad if she didn't play.
Sarah's like, I'm gonna play, well, I won't ruin it, but she was like, I'm gonna play blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, I'll play Living Room and Closer.
It's hard when you're Paul McCartney and I'm John Lennon. It's difficult because
you have Imagine.
Do you know what? Cool. I used to feel so afraid to compare us to the Beatles, but then over the last 20 years, what I've realized is that men love the Beatles so much, and it is so fun to compare ourselves and annoy them. It's sort of like a fun game that I do now. Like I meet someone new who's usually male, and they'll say like at some point, "Oh, you're a musician." It happens on airplanes and at backyard barbecues, like everywhere. It's just unbelievable. But sometimes they're literally wearing a Beatles shirt, and it'll always come up like, "Oh, you're a musician," and they'll be like, "Fucking Beatles, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, my sister and I are sort of like the Beatles. Actually, we sort of, we like just like make things. I'll be like, our Sgt. Pepper is kind of like Heartthrob. It was a bit misunderstood, but sort of really trend-setting. And now look at everybody, they're doing it, and it's just fun. It's fun for me. It's a fun little thing I do that I've started to believe. I've really started to take it on as part of our narrative as a band. So, anyways, this song is nothing like a Beatles song, but it is a song that I wrote about that thing that happens when you are kind and tender-hearted and put yourself out there to be loved, and generally draw in darker energy that makes you hate yourself, and then you come out on the other side and with scars. So here we go.